Hello everyone, and welcome to a haul from the car. What? No, I'm just kidding. Yes, this is a haul, as the thumbnail and title said, but I just thought I would sprinkle on a little bit of Thrift With Me footage in the beginning here. So it is right now Monday. I just got done with the gym. I even ran into my grandparents at the gym and chit-chatted with them. And Nancy, my grandma, luckily had a good Mother's Day. I hope everyone else who is a mother had a good Mother's Day. But I am now headed to the bins, and this is the stuff that I plan on hauling for you guys. So I thought, why not just show you some of the stuff I maybe skip, or some of the stuff that's like too big to show you, or just some of the random stuff, the stuff that's too damaged. I don't know. But I just thought that I'd sprinkle on some Thrift With Me footage, because a lot of you I know do like these kind of like hybrid style videos. So I know that hauls are usually on Thursday, and I am assuming, but kind of more than assuming, I'm basically certain that you are seeing this on Tuesday. And that is because the video I had planned for Tuesday is going to take a bit more time to make. It is going to be the return of the green screen. So I need to kind of write out that video and do some planning and research for it. It's not just a like sit down and do it video. I just need a little extra time. But what that's going to be is the ranking and updating of past Bolo brands. So what we're going to do is we are going to look at past Bolo brands, probably from some of our oldest Bolo videos, and we're going to rank them on if they are like still a Bolo, if they've gotten better, if they've gotten worse, are they a Nolo now? Who knows? But Bolos and Nolos change so frequently and so drastically that I think this is going to be really interesting to look at. I think we're even going to look at our first iteration of our favorite brands to sell of all time, because those have changed. And some of those are not even Bolos anymore. And that's actually, I believe, our most viewed video. So we need to update that information a little bit. Anyways, that's what Thursday's video is going to be, and that's what today was supposed to be. But instead, we're just chilling, we're just relaxing, and we're going to the bins, and we're doing some thrifting. And I'm really excited. We were gone this weekend watching Ryan's sister graduate, so I'm happy to be back and happy to get back into normal action and normal routine. And I hope you guys are excited. I will catch you in the bins once we get there. Well, I'm through the first whole row of bins, and so far I've only found something to consign, and something for Debbie, and something for Ryan. This is a style of Zara that I would be willing to pick up, but this coat is made of some weird like felt material, and it's so pilly, I don't even think you could shave it, so that's a no. I feel like this would be a good tote for me to carry some stuff in that I find. I found some more stuff, and it's mainly stuff for other people and for consigning. So this tank top is going to be for Ryan, of course. I have a dress to consign, and then this plushie is Sanrio, and I'm going to give it to Evan to sell. Alright, here comes a new rotation. Please give me some stuff to sell myself. Well, I found a few things, but most of it needs to be Googled. Like, there's a few brands that I don't even know in here, like this one. It's called Line, but it is really nice material, so we'll see. Here comes the first shoe rotation since I've been here. Hopefully we can find something good in here. Well, I found this Laurel Birch travel bag, and I would love to pick this up for Ryan. He would totally love to sell it, but the zipper is completely busted up, so I'm not. Alright everyone, so we are now back home in the good old posh room, and I have a bunch of stuff from the bins to show you guys. So I know that I didn't get a ton of footage, but of course, like I said, I wasn't doing a full-blown Thrift With Me at the bins. I kind of got distracted by shopping, which tends to happen a lot when we do bins Thrift With Me's. You get pretty distracted when like the rotations just keep happening, and you also need to be Googling all these things, and you also need to be like looking for flaws and everything. it just becomes a lot. And so I wish I got more, but I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of clips that I did have. This haul, I would say, is a little bit different than hauls that I usually do. There are some brands that I myself have not tried. They're brands that are not like rare or anything. There's quite a few of them being mall brands, but they're just such good pieces that I want to try them myself instead of consigning them right away. And quite a few of them I have high hopes for eBay with. As you guys know, I've really been growing my eBay. I've been a lot more active on eBay, and I've been really trying to keep basically all my stuff at all times on eBay and Poshmark, and it's been paying off. I've been making a lot of eBay sales lately. Sometimes my eBay sales almost like are at a similar level to Poshmark. So I'm getting a couple things with eBay in mind, and I will kind of point those out as I get to them. So expect a little bit of different pieces than usual in this. There might be a little more mall brands than normal. Though before we get into the clothes where all of that stuff lies, I have some other things to show you before the clothing, as in bags and shoes and actually some ties. Now, Stephanie, if you guys know, you know, but Stephanie, who is my bins fairy godmother, was there, and she handed me a few things at the bins that are, of course, as per usual, amazing, because I'm pretty sure that somewhere in like her purse or her back pocket, she just has like a giant luxury magnet. Now, I don't know where to get these, and when I find out, I'll tell you guys, because she will just find stuff that blows my mind. Another thing she gave me is this amazing like Y2K Juicy Couture bag that Ryan's probably gonna get an asinine amount of money for, and so I don't have that with me because Ryan put it somewhere that I don't know. But yeah, she just like she can just find everything, and she is so generous and so kind. I'll point them out when they come up, but a couple things are from her. I think I'm gonna start with, we're doing this almost in reverse finale wise. I'm starting with, I'm pretty sure, the best thing that I found. And the thing is, when I found it, I didn't even really know what I had, but it stuck out just because of the quality. So what I have here is a really cute like saddle flap bag. It's quite bohemian. You can see it at Free People. You could see it at Anthro. And the suede is what stood out to me. Now the suede on this thing is stunning. So a shoe rotation happened. I saw this just laying there. No one like dove for it. And when I saw the suede, I reached for it pretty quickly. But someone definitely could have grabbed it before me, but nobody did, thank goodness. So this bag, I did some looking at after I brought it back to my cart. On the inside, I saw this label that says Mario, which is actually the bag's style, because right above it is the name of the brand, and that is Jerome Dreyfus Paris. So I still didn't exactly know what I had. I knew that name sounded familiar, but I didn't really know anything about it. So later on, I did a little bit of Googling. And this bag retails for, I believe it was $1,200. And it's still on his website for full price. So this is a really, really, really good find, and close to one of the best bag finds that I've ever had at the bins. So Jerome Dreyfus, now that I looked it up a bit, he like started in 2002. He was always like a leather expert, and he's like the wild child of like the fashion scene at some point in Paris. He grew up in France. He is a luxury bag designer. I think all he makes is bags, and he's really into like slouchy bags. So this is crazy. When I showed Ryan this, his jaw like hit the floor. And I think it's funny that me, who's supposed to be Mr. like luxury guy, was like, what is this? I guess I should have known, and now I'll know from now on. This thing is wild. This is beautiful. It is very similar in my mind to like a Chloe bag in appearance and in quality. If y'all could feel this suede. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. This is so freaking nice. I'm really happy to have found this. I shouldn't spend like the whole haul talking about just this, but it's in beautiful shape. It's stunning. It's thick leather. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to do more research on that and list it. And I don't know what I'm gonna list it for yet, but probably pretty high. All right, so the next two things are shoes, and the only shoes I have are from Stephanie. And once again, they're very high-end pieces. First one being this pair of boots. So it's this chain detail pair of like fringe suede boots. And this is by a brand called Mauro Volponi. I had never heard of this brand either. She grabbed it, and of course it caught her attention because it is made in Italy once again, and these are also brand new, might I point out to you. Mauro Volponi is one of those luxury high-end brands that looks like it is going to be all over the board for resale value. So I'm going to have to do quite a bit of digging and research on this. Of course, I wanted these though because they are a luxury brand, but it seems like comps are like from 80 to like people list them for like 1,000. So I have a feeling that maybe these will be worth around like 150 to 200. But thank you, Stephanie, of course. I'm super happy to have these. They're super, super nice suede and they're really beautiful. So these are really cute. I gotta do more research on those. I don't have as much info that I looked up about Mauro Volponi as I do about Jerome Dreyfus. But these next ones are some more boots, and these are crazy, and I cannot believe that she found the pair of these. I would have been on the ground screaming if I found these. So these are some combat boots, some like moto style combat boots with these big old studs right here. These are a size 38 or an 8 or 7.5 US. These are very thick, smooth, luxurious, insanely amazing leather, and they are by Mainline Alexander Wang. So these are freaking bougie. These are expensive luxury boots. These are so nice. I love the style of these so much. I owe this woman my life. Like this. These are amazing. Once again, I'm so pumped to get these posted. Beautiful. Thank you to my fairy godmother, Stephanie. She's such an icon. She's so generous and she's like the sweetest person ever. I think I'm seeing her again next Monday and I'm excited because she's also just so kind. She's so fun to talk to and just spend time with. So I'm pumped about that. Anyways, let's move on to some other stuff. So I got a couple pairs, I got a couple ties, I have a scarf, then we'll get into the clothes. Stephanie gave me these two ties because she knows that I do like to sell ties. This one is a floral black Ted Baker tie. I've never sold a Ted Baker tie, but I'm sure that this will do good. It's a really, really pretty tie. I could even see myself wearing something like this. I'm excited about that. And then this one's by Saks Fifth. I'm not sure what Saks ties cost, but that's okay. This is a really fun, cute print as well. It has bikes all over it and it just says, ride a bike right next to the bike. I think that that'll do good too because of the really fun print. And then I found this one, which is actually my favorite tie brand to sell. This is not normally what his ties look like, but that's okay because all of his ties do well. So this is by Vitaliano Pancaldi. I have talked about him a number of times to you guys, but I'm sure not everyone remembers it because he's basically a tie maker and I don't know if a ton of people really pay attention to ties. Usually his stuff is almost like Missoni, Emilio Pucci-esque with the colors and the prints to him. So obviously this is very kind of like not normal, out of the norm for him. This is kind of like an 80s floral and I do love that like seafoam color. It gives me a lot of 80s vibes. It's from a store called Cedric's that I've seen on a couple things before, but I don't really know what that is. But this is super nice. Again, all of his ties have sold for me above $50. I think like 60 to about 90 is what they usually sell for me at. Of course, I've never tried one that looks like that, so we'll see. And last but not least, in the kind of like accessories category is this big old blanket scarf. Another thing handed to me from Stephanie. She gave me a lot of like accessories and others. This is a Barbour scarf, which you guys know I love to sell Barbour, especially anything plaid from Barbour, anything kind of like outdoors from Barbour does the best. The shirts, t-shirts, that stuff still does good. It doesn't do as well, but anything kind of outdoorsy does super good. Let's get into the clothes now, shall we? And I feel like each thing in here is gonna need almost like its own explanation because again, it's like very different than I usually will grab. So here's a swim piece. This is kind of a normal type of thing I'd grab. So this is actually a Torrid swim piece. It's a swim top, but I love that like ruffle to the bottom. It's this fun tropical floral print. It's a Torrid size 2. So there's the Torrid logo and then there's size 2, so it's a 2X. Really, really cute. Torrid bras and Torrid swim and Torrid intimates and stuff do really well for me. That's almost like what I prefer to find over the clothing, so that should do super well. Of course, it's a great season for it too. I did lop off a couple pairs of jean shorts that I'm gonna put in my little like marketplace shop. This is a pair of Levi's that are I think size 29. They're kind of like a boy short. that I cut them at. And then these I think are like a size 34, but usually for these vintage ones, I will just put the measurements in them in the listing, and they always do super good. And okay, just so you guys know, I don't know if I've explained this well, but like making shorts out of jeans is really easy. You take the jeans, you make sure that these two corners are lined up and it's like straight across. You don't want it like wonky or something, or of course they're gonna be like super funky looking. So make sure it's perfectly lined up at the corner where it meets, and then you just like cut in here and cut in here. Maybe have to make a video because now I'm realizing this is a little like difficult to explain. And then you like separately cut across on each leg to make sure they're even. And then if you're like, well, that doesn't look cute, they just look like lopped off shorts. Once you wash them once, they'll get all the fun like fringes and distress look to the bottom. So don't worry that they look totally like clean cut right now. By the time I wash them, they will look much better. Next up is another swim piece. And this is a girl's swim piece, but I just couldn't skip this. This is actually a Crew Cuts swimsuit. It reminds me of like Lily Pulitzer. It's such a pretty print, and this is Crew Cuts. Oh my gosh, it's Crew Cuts and SZ Batik prints. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I hadn't seen that, I swear. I hadn't seen that before filming, and I was thinking this looked like the SZ J. Crew collab. That is wild. All I had seen was the little like Crew Cuts, and I wanted it anyways. I'm even more excited to have found this now. This is a girl size 10, and now I'm like, okay, this should do really good. There's no way I would have skipped this knowing it was the SZ block print collab. Heck yes. Next up, okay, this begins, I mean, again, almost everything in here needs explanation. So this is a pair of wide leg pants. Very good, like, summer, spring pants. I might need to just, like, clean off a couple grease spots, but they're kind of like a pea green. I think they're like an ankle length, and I believe that they are a linen blend. Yep, they're over 50% linen, and these are by J.Jill. Now, I've only like listed J.Jill maybe once or twice, and it usually doesn't do that well for me. But now that I'm so active on eBay, I want to give it a shot again. So this is J.Jill size large. It's a good size, being like bigger than a small, and they're perfect for the season. So I'm going to give them a shot. They're in great shape. I can just tell that these are like very modern, probably from a recent year, linen pants. I don't see how they could do wrong. Should we just do all the J.Jill pieces? I have two others that I'm going to try. Again, same thought process on all of these. I just want to see if now that I'm active on eBay, if I can have some luck with some specific good style J.Jill. This is also J.Jill size large. These pants are so cute. Ryan and I both were like, why would I wear those? Casablanca makes pants that look just like these, and I've wanted them for so long. They're like jogger pants with this like bohemian embroidery stripe all the way down. There's a lot of like men's, I think that Tombolo makes pants like these. I think Percival makes pants like these with the like stripe, the tropical kind of stripe. These are so cute, and I kind of would feel bad just bringing them to consign. Like, I know for a 100% that any consignment store would take these because they're so cute, but I kind of want to try them, so we'll see. I'm gonna list them. I think they'll do good. And then same goes for this dress. I was having good luck finding really good mall pieces. So this is a J.Jill dress, and this is extra large tall. You guys know that I love to sell tall, long, that type of stuff. Petite is the opposite. I like really don't like to sell it, but tall and long, I love to sell. Also, that it's an XL is great. And this is a cotton tiered floral sleeveless dress. This is exactly what is in style this year, minus the print. So plain tiered cotton dresses are super popular right now, but you know there are obviously still people out there that really like prints. I prefer prints versus plain for sure. So come on, like this is so cute. It's such a nice, like, it's like a very lightweight cotton. Like it's almost like slubbed cotton, but it doesn't have that texture to it. This has to do good, right? Like if this doesn't do good, then I don't have any hope in J.Jill, because like that's so cute. Next up is equipment. Honestly, I'm probably gonna consign this, guys, so if you don't see this listed, that's where it is. So this is just an equipment silk like tank top with like a bow tie at the front. Equipment just doesn't do that good anymore in general, let alone such a like blasé piece. So the size is small. I guess comment if you want it, because otherwise that's probably gonna go right to a consignment store. Next up, we have American Eagle jeans. These are a really good style though. So they're the newer American Eagle where it's all in caps like that. And these are the highest rise 90s boyfriend. So that's like almost all the keywords. These are also a size 6 and they're a long. So they're from 2021. But being a long length, being a 6, which isn't like too micro tiny, and being 90s style, I just thought that I'd try them. I think this one leg has some distressing, and then this leg doesn't. I think they'll do good. You know what? Like, when the bins aren't delivering like the luxury and stuff, you gotta grab stuff like this. Also, my closet has, and this is not like a flex in any way, I just realized that this like sounds bad, but like my closet has plenty of luxury and high-end pieces. Every once in a while I do want to add in some more like attainable pieces. Like not everyone is looking for a dress that's like $400, $500. There are people that want the ones that are $35 or $40. So I do like to every once in a while have a trip at the bins where I find a lot of like mid-lower level stuff that's just like really good styles. This also might end up being consigned, so again, if you'd want it, let me know. I don't think these do as good as they used to, but it is the We The Free like waffle thermal that I still don't know the name of. It's a size medium, so it is a good size, and it's pink, which has been pretty in lately. I will like only list this if one of you guys wants it. I do need to consign on Thursday, but I will not put this in that consignment pile. I'll save it for next week. So if anyone for some reason wants this or wants to like bundle it with something, let me know, because I just don't think those do as well anymore. This is Stitches and Stripes, which I know like nothing about, but this is an Evereve piece from what I saw online. Extra small. I'm not surprised this is Evereve because this is really trendy and cute. It's like a chevron print with these puff sleeves. Of course, you guys know, like, this is not the type of stuff that I really want to be finding right now. Sweaters. But this is a really cute sweater. It's super, like, stretchy and plush and nice. And I'm sure it'll sell quick. Usually my Evereve sweaters do sell really quickly, so that's why I don't get too upset finding them, including this next one. So this is John and Jen. This brand is very, very, very rarely Anthro. Every once in a while it's Evereve. Otherwise it's just like a kind of more expensive boutique-y brand. This is an Evereve one, and it's really cute once again. It's kind of like an open crochet knit cable sleeve sweater that's like this ombre rainbow. Again, I don't think I'm gonna hold on to this for too long because I think somebody will buy it pretty quick. So I'm not too mad about it. It's a size small, but it's pretty oversized. Like a medium probably could wear it too. I think that'll do good. Let's do the last Evereve sweater. So another brand that Evereve sometimes sells is French Connection. And this is my first time finding a French Connection that actually like is Evereve. So it's size large. A lot of people do like French Connection. I don't know about like resellers, but a lot of people that like shop at Nordstrom Rack and shop on like ASOS and stuff, they do like French Connection stuff. This is a really cute sweater. It's very oversized, very stretchy, very plush once again. Like plain kind of puffy sleeves. Cable knit body, which has been really trendy lately. Big buttons. I think this will do good too. I was a little apprehensive on this one, but I think it'll do good and I won't have it too long, so that's okay. Let's keep plugging along, shall we? So this is a new brand to me. I think I did show this label in the Thrift With Me footage. This is a brand called Line, and it's also called Line Knitwear or Line the Label from what I saw online. This is a size small. It seemed really nice fabric-wise, so I wanted to Google it, but then I saw that it said made in China in that like transparent tag, and I was like, oh, maybe this isn't gonna be that good. But I looked at the label, and it is like made of alpaca and mohair and stuff, I believe. And these are actually really expensive sweaters. So this sweater would be like $250 new. It looks like Line sweaters are expensive across the board. Yeah, this is 45% mohair, 20% merino. It's just the made in China that had thrown me off a little, but good that I Googled it. Cute. This will fit in an inventory bag, so if this doesn't sell like instantly, that's okay because it fits in storage. We have another American Eagle piece, and this is American Eagle size medium. So on What Sold Sunday last week, you guys know that I just sold that Airy skort in like a day. It sold so fast. This is another skort, and this is tiered. It's a fun tropical print. I think that this will do really, really well. And yes, like I said, it is a skort. There's like the in between the leg part. It is perfectly clean and in fantastic shape. This is from 2022, which I think the Airy skort was also from. Yeah. So nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but it didn't cost me like anything, and I think it'll do good. Then we have an actual Evereve piece with the Evereve label, size small. Really cute, like tie front, puff sleeve blouse. This is kind of like the style of Evereve that almost everything from them is. They always do well. And this is in fantastic shape. So, of course, I was going to grab that. This is a Free People piece. And Ryan taught me about a couple new, like, labels from the girlies, like cores. But I don't know if they're not using the term core much anymore, I don't think. So, this is a Free People dress. It is size extra small. Is that like a newer Free People tag? That font looks kind of like funky or weird. I love this dress. This is like a goth Free People. Goth boho. This is really cute. It's just like a slip mini dress, which usually is not the type of Free People I like to sell at all. I usually do not like the mini slips. I like how gothic this one is. I love this floral detail. I love this like medallion detail at the front. And the new style he taught me, there was one that was really weird that I can't remember. And then there was one that was like goth office or office goth. Office goth. And when it's when stuff is like black and a little more like there's not distressing, there's not like weird cuts to it and stuff. It's not cropped and you could wear it to an office. So it's literally just office wear for goth people, and apparently that would work for that. So he told me to put office goth in the title, and I'm going to. So next up is another tip that I got from Ryan. So it's this really pretty sequin dress, maxi dress, event dress, bridesmaid's dress, whatever. Love a sequin dress. The amount of work that must be is crazy. And this is by Revelry. So Ryan just, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, sold a Revelry dress for $115. And it was something like you have to pay a big fee to return them or something like that. So nobody returns them, they just like donate them, which then makes them like expensive even on the resale market. I don't know, something like that he said. But his was plus size, this one's medium, but I would argue that the style of mine is cuter, being sequin. So I'm hoping that even a non-plus size one will sell well. Again, he said they're expensive. And I mean, any event dress is expensive. And also like if you are a bridesmaid to something, and you can find a way to get the dress cheaper, of course you're gonna hop on it, so we'll give that a shot. Again, this is a really miscellaneous random haul. This is a sweater by Chucky the movie. So Chucky the horror movie, Universal Studios. This is a size small, and this is like the Chucky Good Guys sweater. That's all distressed. I know these are just like Spirit Halloween things, but they do well. Shockingly, especially on Mercari. They do super good. So I'm gonna for sure need to get that on Mercari, and I'm sure that'll sell. I do believe Ryan is stealing this, but I have to show you guys anyways. This is a J. Crew extra large pajama top. This is a female's, but since it's extra large and it's also just like button up style, it should be absolutely fine on Ryan. And I'm sure from seeing the tag, you can see the color behind the tag, and you know why Ryan wants to take this from me. I'm just buttoning it up so that it doesn't look so like weird. Okay, so this is a pajama top, and I told him if you take this, you need to wear it because anytime he takes things, there's like a 50% chance he's just never gonna wear it. It says do not disturb. It's kind of Kate Spade-esque, but obviously like I'm totally fine with him taking this. I let him take whatever he wants anyways, but especially with this, like it's cute. I'm sure I could sell it, but it's a little plain, so that's okay. Here's another random piece that is not usually up my alley, but I want to give it a shot. So this is a brand called White Fox, not to be mixed up with Wild Fox. They are not related in any way. This is a girlies brand. This is a pretty cheap brand. It's kind of like an Instagram-y brand, but especially over like this last holiday season and stuff, this brand totally took off and has become really, really popular. And this is like a cut out mid-drift dress that's like a ribbed white dress. Really good for the season and a really cute style. So I know that I won't be able to sell this for much, but I just want to give it a shot. It's an extra small, but of course dealing with like the Instagram girlies, they're probably all extra small. So we'll see. Here's another one where the style isn't like my favorite, but I do like this brand, obviously. This is Evereve, size 27 pair of pants. These are some like jogger camo pants. They very much give like sanctuary vibes, I feel like. So I'm gonna give them a shot. I don't know how many people are still buying like jogger skinny camo, but we'll see. The Ever Eve customer might still be buying that. I mean, they're cute. They're not my favorite to sell now because they just seem like a harder sell. I think we got 4 more things left. Next up is a bougie brand, but it is not one that I really like to sell. So again, I might consign this. This is a black, once again, kind of like event piece. It's got like sequin florals throughout. And it's actually a midi dress. And this is by Tadashi Shoji. It's a size 2. Again, his stuff is expensive, and I should look this up because I think Beholden every once in a while sells his stuff. He doesn't always sell that well for me. Certain pieces of his do really good, and certain pieces do not do good at all. Almost think like Bagley Mishka. I feel like it performs the exact same way. Or Sasha and Bobby. Any of those event dresses, like, if you get the right piece, you can get like hundreds of dollars. But for the most part, yeah, it's a little questionable. All right, 3 more things. Here's another one of the mall brand pieces. It's a brand that I literally almost never sell at all, but this piece is way too cute for me to not sell myself. This is Loft, and it's size 0. So it also has that going against it, that it's a small size that can be hard to sell. But it's a linen button-up pink shirt dress. And it's like a trench dress. This is fully maxi length for sure. It has the belt that goes with it. This thing is in like new condition. It is a beautiful, vibrant spring color. This is probably from 2023. This is so modern. And yeah, 55% linen. Again, I just would feel bad directly bringing this to the consignment store. And I think it'll do good, so we're giving it a shot. 2 more things, and these are a bit more like normal Jack pickup compared to the rest. This is a pair of pants by Free People Movement, and these are size large. These are really cute, nice pants. They are wide leg, and they are kind of like a slubbed cotton. So adorable. I don't always like finding Free People Movement that much, but I think these will do really well. It's just such a cute style, and I love that like peach kind of orange color. And last but not least is an Anthro piece, and it is Florite, size extra small. Beautiful piece. It is kind of a baby doll style velvet floral dress with long sleeves that are like sheer. We got fun tassels to tie at the end of them, and it's stunning. I think the only thing wrong with it is 1/2 of this like front hook at the V is missing, so you can't hook it shut. But I feel like you wouldn't hook that shut. I feel like that'd be kind of like choking. Adorable. This was in a bin a bunch of people had went through. I don't know if someone threw it back or what, but I think that's stun. Anyways, that is all that I have to show you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this little hybrid of a haul with a Thrift With Me bit of footage. Let me know what your favorite couple things are that I found. Let me know what you think about my plan with some of these mall brands, maybe doing a little bit better on eBay than Posh. Let me know what you thought about me picking up a little more kind of like outside the box. How did he do it? How was pick outside the box? I don't remember how G used to do that. Let me know what you think of these and my plan with my picking outside the box, and I will see you guys when I see ya, aka Thursday for our little Bolo rundown and ranking. I'll see the Valentines tomorrow, and then everybody else on Sunday once again. So I will see you then. Goodbye.